Puck off the boards for Lumsden. Lumsden clears it off the center, off the skates of Austin Punga. Punga puts it off the boards, deep into the Bredenbury end. Patterson puts it off the wall to Fruman. Fruman looking up the middle for Patterson. Patterson gives it to Suski. They move in 2-on-2 towards the net. Suski takes it toward going up the side. Hasper chips it off, gets taken by the defender, knocked back into the neutral zone. Patterson keeps it out of the Bredenbury end, gives it to Suski. Suski dumps it deep into the Lumsden zone. Number 5 checked. Dawson High by Farmer. Farmer puts it in front for Fruman. Shoots! Good chance in front. Doesn't quite make it in. Suski with the puck in the corner. Puts it over on net. Deflected into the corner by number 8. Matt Witterson. Puck in front to number 5 for Lumsden. Lumsden clears it out over to number 2. Tyler Ellington dumps it in. Puck rolling behind the Bredenbury end. Picked up on the half boards by Patterson. Patterson stops, looks for a pass and outlet, gives it up to Suski, who's skirting, gives it over. Suski takes it off to the right, takes it around the defender, goes towards the net. He's being hooked, puts it in front. No one there. Looks like that was intended for Pelche. Pelche in the corner, still with it, comes out the front, is checked and cleared out by number 17, Griffin Evans. Dumped back in by Montana Johnson, straight down net. Perry with the save. Back behind the net for, missed pass. DeSalle tries to keep it in, poked around him is number 19. We don't have a number 19 on the roster here. Puck shot on net. Schmidt with the save. Going to face off to Schmidt on the right, our left. Pelche taking the draw. It's number 19 from Lumsden. Kicks it between there, won by Pelche. Pelche takes it out to Swain, gets it across the blue line, looking for, he dumps it deep over into the right, still chases it down, takes it to the corner, puts it in front. Saved by Perry, sitting in front. Pelche with it, blown down. Wasn't loose, but, well, the puck was still loose. I think the ref lost sight of it and blew it down. We'll have a face-off to the right of the Lumsden goal. Pelche tries to put it between the centerman's feet and carried out by number 19. Looks like an AP from Lumsden. I'll get a name between the break here. Swain checked by number 6, Danbrook. Danbrook behind the net. Looking for a pass. Comes around on the half boards. Looks across. Centering pass to 16. Drescher looks behind the net, gives it over back on it, cycles it back, is number 8, back behind that, picked up by Trevor Head of the Tundra. Tundra puts it off on the half boards, still beat by number 6, Danbrook. Danbrook looking in front, big save by Schmidt! No goal, waved off by Ralph Rathgaber. Face off to the left-hand side of the Tundra zone, Tundra end. It's Teddy Bear toss night. First goal scored by the Bredenbury Tundra. And all the Teddy Bears will make their way out onto the ice. Good crowd here tonight in Bredenbury. Or this afternoon, sorry. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Puck shot in, missed off the half board. Kept in by number 5, Dawson Hine. Back behind the net with Lumsden. Lumsden pass blocked out by Schmidt. Big hit by Prune. Another hit by Prune. Number 10, Lumsden, Forrest Smith took a big ride. Shot in, deflected up over the glass by Schmidt. Matt Witterson of Lumsden with the shot there. Prune, Rogers, Beetham up front with DeSalle and Johnson on the back end. Lumsden stacking the line on the right-hand side. Number 2 takes it off the draw, shoots it in on net, got a scrum in front. Like Prune will give the guy a shove. Face off to the left of the Tundra zone. Number 11, Cody Campbell, Lumsden will be taking the draw against number 12, Braden Patterson of the Tundra. one back by Patterson to Farmer. Farmer puts it off the boards, kept in by Lumsden. Lumsden shoots it in on net on Schmidt. Hasper gets it in the corner, puts it off the half boards for Susky. Susky misses it, almost trickles out. Lumsden keeps it in. Number 2, Tyler Chamberlain. Susky comes around, streaking out on the right-hand side, takes it out, tries to beat the defender, goes off to the right-hand side, goes in on net, streak, shoots! Sitting there on the floor, then a big save by Anthony Perry. And there'll be a face-off to the right-hand side of the Jax net. Fruman will take the draw here on the right-hand side.
Tonight's game day sponsored by Melville's Rock Station. Tune into the bus tonight at www.
Face-off one, back to Lumsden. Lumsden chips it off the outside, gets it to Hasper. Hasper's on D, goes D to D. Back to Farmer. Farmer misses the pass, puts it off the boards into the corner. Big hit comes in from Lumsden. Missed the number. Fruman takes it up over the blue line, gives it up to Patterson. Patterson streaks across the blue line, fakes the shot, comes in on net, shoots into the chest of Perry. Big save, puck still loose. And that'll be blown down. There'll be a face-off to the right-hand side of the Lumsden LumberJax zone. It's our line change for the Tundra. Pelche, Still, and Swain come out. Pelche will take the draw. Johnson and DeSalle on defense. Puck one towards the net. Still backhand. Oh, and the net gets pushed off. And it'll get blown down, and we'll have a face-off to the right-hand side of Perry. Seven Punga and Pelche will take the draw here for Lumsden and Bredenbury respectively. Won by Lumsden, number 18. Adam Oshenko streaks out off the side, carries it in the middle, poked away by Johnson into center ice. Pelche tries to grab it. Johnson puts it back up off the boards. Pelche on the side, fighting with it. In front of the Bredenbury net, poked away by number 7, Matt Punga. Pelche rings it around the boards, back behind the Bredenbury net. Number 6, Jackson Danbrook keeps it in. Number 9, Luke Blundell battling in the corner. Cross-check by Johnson. Swain with it on the half-board. Centers the pass for Pelche. Couldn't hold on to it. Picked up, chipped up ahead by Lumsden. Lumsden, number 13, Travis Bell, dumps it in. Back behind the net for Bredenbury's Matthew DeSalle. Kicks it through past the defender. Picked up by number 15, Matthew House. House battling for it in the corner. Still in the skates, up the center, chips it past the defender, gets it out of the zone. Lumsden looking like they're going to change, Chan decides not to. Dumps it back into the Bredenbury zone. Johnson carries it up, gives it to Pelche. Pelche at the red line, dishes it off to Johnson. Johnson checks the guy, keeps it in. Pelche, misses the puck and it comes out of the zone. Rogers with a big hit on the blue line on number 2 on Tyler Chamberlain. Dumps the puck in back behind the net on the half boards. Number 8, Matt Witterson wraps it around the boards for Lumsden, picked up by number 2 and then poked away Chamberlain. Rogers with it now at center, in his feet, gets checked by number 5, Jackson Danbrook. Dumped back in by Farmer deep into the zone, and that'll be offside for the Tundra. Face-off comes outside of the Lumsden zone. Tonight's game sponsor is Melville's Rock Station, The Buzz, www.buzzrocks.ca. Tonight's game day program sponsors are Alexander's Menswear, $50 gift certificate, and a smartwatch donated by Melville's Rock Station, The Buzz. Face-off won by Lumsden, dumped in, picked up by Hasper, takes it around the net, looking for an open, comes across ice to Rogers. Rogers kids in across the red line, dumps it in close on net. Fires it high over the crossbar. Picked up by Beetham deep. Beetham gets the puck behind the net. He's fighting in the corner. Comes in. Big hit on number 5 from Lumsden. Picked up by Rogers in front. Rogers comes in. Shoots! Oh, and the goalie goes down and knocks the net off. Big chance by Rogers, looking for that first goal to try and bring the Teddy Bears out onto the ice. Face-off will come in and be to the right of Perry. Fruman, Patterson, Susky, DeSalle, Head out there for Bredenbury. Won by Bredenbury. Susky with the puck up in the slot. Cuts up in the middle. Cuts in. Looks for a shot. Cuts back around to the right. Comes around the net. Shoots, tries to stuff it in. It's on the doorstep. It's sitting there for Fruman. Fruman digging under the skates. Picked up by Lumsden. Number 19 takes it up out of the zone. Dumps it in. Out on net for Schmidt. Schmidt gloves it. And that'll be a whistle to the face-off to the left of Schmidt. Fruman out the draw with Patterson and Head. Farmer and Susky out there as well. Won by Lumsden. Back for number 6. Shoots blocked by Fruman. Fruman takes her right in the gut. Gets her out. Pass over to Susky at center ice. Keeps it in over the boards. Tries to go around the defender. Check. Puck goes into the corner. Big hit on Susky in the corner. Keeps going. Patterson keeps the puck. Head tries to keep the puck in and is poked away by number 17 or 13, Travis Bell. Bell in on the forecheck. Picked up by Fruman. Touch pass over to Susky. Susky winds up in the slot. Fakes the shot. Comes in to Fruman. Shoots. Jams at it. Saved by Perry. Head keeps it in. Goes back behind the net with it with Susky. Susky tries to get it in. Farmer keeps the puck in. Oh, off the skate of number 16. That looked like it hurt Cameron Drescher. He's going to limp off the ice. Right off the toe. Back behind the net is to Patterson. Looking for the stretch pass out for Fruman. Chipped. No icing. Out comes Perry to play the puck. Out for Susky. Susky picks up the pass from Perry. Check. Puck goes back into the corner. Fruman, slew-footed. Back behind is Susky. Susky with back behind the goal line. Cuts in on the half boards. And it looks like the net is off. Looks like we'll have a face-off to the right of Perry in the Lumsden zone. Oh, to the left, sorry. Pelche out with Still and Swain, Johnson and Hasper. Johnson with the puck up at the point, dumps it back into the corner. Back rips it around zone to the picked up by Lumsden. Lumsden back in the corner, tries to backhand it out, Still blocks it. Still pushing a guy around, he's just motioning him around in the back there. Picks up the puck, bites off another check, puts it up high off the glass, back behind for Pelche. Pelche drop passes back into the corner, cycles it back to Still. It's intercepted by number. Big hit by Still. Still shoots on net, misses. Puck comes out. Johnson picks it up, takes it out in the neutral zone, comes around on the blue line, comes the backhand over to Still on the sideboards. Picked up by Lumsden. It's intercepted by Hasper. Hasper taking the puck down through the middle. And checked by Lumsden. Lumsden will clear the puck down back into the Bredenbury zone. Number 2, Adam Chamberlain with some wheels. Beats Johnson to the puck back below the goal line. Johnson checks him, takes the puck, carries it out over the half boards. Towns up center ice, Still with it. Dumps it in softly. Oh, it's gloved down by number 6, Danbrook. Puck deep off the ref's belly and back over the boards. Big hit by number 6, Danbrook on Swain. Picked up by Pelche. Pelche trips over something on the ice. 11 picks it up. Lumsden centering pass missed. Cody Campbell. Swain trying to clear it. Checked by number 2, Chamberlain. Puck back into the corner. Being hemmed in by number Danbrook. Danbrook, a shot goes up off the roof, and there'll be a whistle. Looks like J.J. Fofanoff is coming in off the dressing room here. J.J. Fofanoff has 8 goals in the last 4 games. Back behind the net, shot on net, Head with it, chips it off to the half boards, over to Rogers. Rogers gets the puck out to the center, over to Beetham. Beetham misses the pass, picked up by Lumsden. Lumsden puts it off the boards for number 19. 19 streaks in, shoots through the glove of Schmidt. Holds on to, well, doesn't hold on to it, but doesn't go in the net. Off the boards, big hit by Prine. Head with the centering pass, doesn't look. 16 intercepted, and Lumsden puts it in on net with the backhand. Dresser with the shot. face off to the left-hand side of, or right, Schmidt's right. Fruman with the draw lost it. Lumsden, number 8, shoots it in wide off the blocker of Schmidt into the corner. Number 10, Smith up to 8th. Witterson at the point shoots it on net. Looks like it would be a delayed penalty call here for the Tundra. It's like number 51, Curtis Hasper, 2 minutes for hooking. Ref Ralph Rathgaber with the call. Should put it up on the clock first before you write it down. Yep. There we go. Another 2 minutes for Curtis Hasper for hooking at 9:47. Lumsden comes in off the corner, tries to get by Schmidt. Schmidt puts the paddle down and gets the save.
Number 51, Curtis Hasper, 2 minutes for hooking.
Puck back behind the Bredonbury net. Patterson battling with his 2 Lumsden players. Takes it out, clears it out over center. No one can stop it, and it goes deep down into the LumberJax zone. Number 8, Matt Witterson with the puck behind the net. Passes it up too. And kept out by Johnson. Dumps it deep back into the zone. Witterson again back behind his net. Comes out for number 10, Forrest, or Smith. Smith over the blue line. Gets past Johnson. Carries it in. Tries to go short. Saved by Schmidt. That puck looked like it was going to find the back of the net there. 9 minutes left in the first period, and the score is 0-0. Bredonbury Tundra are killing a penalty right now with 1:10 left in the penalty. Susky out to take the draw with Johnson, Fofanoff, and Pelche. Fofanoff with the puck in front. He's or messes with it, loses it, and there'll be a face-off. Schmidt smothered the puck. That seems like a little off character for J.J. Fofanoff. Susky wins the draw, back to Johnson. Johnson takes around the net, rings it around, kept in by number 5, Hine. Hine keeps it into the corner. In the slot for number 6, blocked by Johnson. On the half boards, Danbrook dumps it behind the net. The centering pass, poke pass, Schmidt misses the net. Number 8, Witterson with it. Number 9, sorry, Blundell. Centering pass. Johnson tries to put it off the boards up to Pelche. Puck gets out of the zone and makes its way down to the Lumsden end. Back behind the net is number 5, Hine. Still with it. Crosses the Tundra blue line, chips it over to number 2, Chamberlain. Chamberlain misses, and the puck goes into the corner. Danbrook comes in, goes back door. Oh, and misses the net. 17 turns, fires, misses the net. Evans over, picks up by number 11, Campbell. Campbell with it behind the net, looks, centering pass again. 2 seconds left in the Bredonbury penalty. Campbell with the shot on net. The Schmidt covers up the puck. Oh, it looks like ref Ralph Rathgaber is signaling a penalty. It's like 2 minutes for cross-checking for Brady Farmer. At 7:51, Brady Farmer, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Puck wrapped around. Pelche got it on the boards. It's 4-on-4 now. We got Pelche, Patterson. Patterson up the center, gets a pass for Pelche. Tries to beat the guy. Number 2 in the corner. Chamberlain coughs up the puck. Pelche strips the puck, gets knocked away. Number 2, Chamberlain turns, fires, looks up the side of the boards. Kept in by Fruman. Fruman dumps it in deep back behind the Lumsden zone. Pelche looking for the puck, chases back behind, comes off the half boards. Kept in by Hasper. Hasper streaking in on the half, comes in back behind the net, looking for a pass. Fires it over to Pelche. Pelche coming in the slot. Puck knocked loose, and Fruman will go back into the neutral zone. Carries it back behind his own net, drawing the Lumsden defenders back. Turns, fires, long pass. To nobody, intercepted by number 5, Dawson Hine. Intercepted by Pelche in front of the slot. Shoots! Scores! Bring on the Teddy Bears. Announce that. And here come the Teddy Bears! Tonight is Teddy Bear toss night here in Bredenbury. And the first goal, scored by number 26, Brandon Pelche, litters the ice with Teddy Bears. That'll be donated to the Esterhazy RCMP for use for children in distress and for kids who need these gifts around Christmas. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout while they clean up the ice. Looks like a good haul of Teddy Bears. Oh, even more coming onto the ice now. Well, like a special thank you to all the Bredenbury Tundra volunteers who helped organize this Teddy Bear toss. And all the volunteers out on the ice excitingly picking up all the pucks, or the stuffed animals.
Tundra goal, number 26, Brandon Pelche, unassisted.
And with that, the Bredenbury Tundra go up 1-0. 6:53 left in the first period. Looks like we just have a couple Bears yet to pick up. And it should be good to go. Right on. Excellent. All right, the Bredenbury Tundra are now up 1-0 over the Lumsden LumberJax. 1 minute left to go in the Bredenbury penalty. It was a shorthanded goal by number 26, Brandon Pelche. Picked up the puck in the slot and jammed it home for the first goal of the night. Swain wins the battle, gets the puck deep into the Lumsden zone. Number 6, Danbrook carries it back behind the net, comes up on the right-hand side, comes across center, dumps it in deep into the zone. Hasper picks it up off the boards, dumps it out. Not kept in by Lumsden, goes deep in behind the goal line for Perry. Perry with it, drops it for 13. Travis Bell, who's got Susky hard on his tail. Well, looks like Susky's going to probably go for tripping here on number 13. And a shot on net, and that'll blow it down. A bit of a scrum going on beside the net there. Looks like that's going to end up being nothing. But Caden Susky looks like he's going to be going to the box here for 2 minutes for tripping, yes, as signaled by referee Norm McDonald. And that'll be a face-off in the Bredenbury zone. Bredenbury Tundra currently lead 1-0 with 6:20 left in the first period. But Susky and Farmer both in the box here, so the Lumsden LumberJax will have a power play here for the next 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Worked it around, number 8, Matt Witterson shoots on net. Schmidt with a big save, keeps banging at it. Poked at it by number 5, Dawson Hine. Whistle goes, and the puck will be dropped to the left of Brody Schmidt. 5-on-3 here for the Lumsden LumberJax for 13 seconds. Danbrook with it. D to D. Shot on net. Couldn't hold on to it as Schmidt. Puck goes into the corner. Back behind the net. Centering pass for Danbrook. Danbrook shoots, blocked by Pelche. Hasper with it back over the corner. Number 10, Smith. Smith puts the puck back off into the half boards. Farmer with the check. Picked up by fighting with it. Danbrook pokes it away back down into the corner for number 15. House with the shot, misses the net, comes back behind Johnson. Johnson carries it up out of the zone. Up for Pelche. Pelche skating in deep into the Lumsden zone. Beats the defender. Centering pass for Johnson is picked up by Lumsden's number 10. Centering pass up for number 15, Mason House. House can't hold on to it. Puck's over by front of the Lumsden net. Nobody wants to touch that. That could be too many men. Puck cleared out to center, kept in by, or tried to be dumped in by Farmer. He fans on it. 11, Cody Campbell picks it up for Lumsden, streaking in on net, goes back behind the net. No one there for the centering pass, though. Picked up by number 8, Witterson on the point, fires it, misses the net wide. Shied away on the hit from Pelche. Back behind the net is Griffin Evans for the pass in front. Campbell misses the net. Number 8, Witterson with it, fires it on net. Grabbed, deflected, and it's gloved by Schmidt. It'll be 4:38 left in the first period. Face off to the right-hand side of Brody Schmidt. Number 5, Dawson Hine, D-to-D for Danbrook. Danbrook puts it in, deflected off of Fruman into the corner. Lumsden still with it. 7 seconds left in their power play. Cleared out by Hasper. And that'll do it for the power play for Lumsden. Witterson with it back behind the net. Carries it up through the middle. Backhand over to 17. Evans. Evans puts it in. Hasper picks it up for the Tundra off the boards. Dumps it in, and that'll go down for icing. And there'll be a face-off to the left of Brody Schmidt in the Tundra zone. 4 minutes and 5 seconds left here in the first period. Tundra lead 1-0 over the Lumsden LumberJax here at the SGI Canada Community Arena in Brenbury. Fruman with the draw versus Campbell. Fruman wins the draw. Puck goes back behind. Head is checked. Campbell picks up the puck. Looks for the defenseman. No one there. Puck goes back out in the center. Susky's hard on him. Fruman picks it up on the boards, puts it over out. No one there. Johnson being chased by Chamberlain. Back behind the net. Still with the puck. Chamberlain still trying to take it. Johnson puts it off the boards. Could have been interfered. Still with the puck back behind the net. Picked up by Chamberlain. Chamberlain streaking across the red line back into the Brenbury zone. Poked away by Trevor Head. Shot on net. Big save by Schmidt. Susky carrying the puck out of the center. Fruman keeps the puck out, or keeps it back into his own zone. Picked up by Johnson. Johnson looking for a pass outlet. No one there on the half boards. Gets caught up by number 19. Spins back around. Still with the puck behind his net. Puts it on the half boards for Susky. Susky pops up looking for a pass up the center. Flips it over the guy's stick. Keeps going. Still with the puck. Comes across the blue line. Nifty moves. Hits the guy's skate and it gets away. Dumped back into the Lumsden or to the Brenbury zone. Susky with the puck back again behind the net, comes out, puts it off the glass, gloved in, kept in by Danbrook. Susky off the boards between the guy's legs, comes across the blue line, nifty move, jumps around the guy. He's entertaining to watch. Puck back for Lumsden. Checked by Fruman. Fruman packs it up, pokes it by him. Lumsden picks up the puck, comes across the blue line, number 16. Drescher shoots it in on the corner, picked up by Hasper on the opposite side. Fights off the check, but loses the puck. Well, it looks like we might have an injured player for Lumsden. Looks like he's going to tough it out. Is he going to make it? Is he still going to keep going? Oh, and they blow it down. That was probably a good call by Ralph Rathgaber. Face-off probably just inside the Lumsden zone. Not sure where they pointed this one's going to be. And the Lumsden teammates are helping Forrest Smith off the ice. Looks like he might need some medical attention. Helped off by number 3, Ellenson. We have face-off to the right of Perry, or I guess Perry's left, our right here from the box. Puck back, won by the Lumsden LumberJax, carried out by number 9, Luke Blundell, dumped in, takes a slash from Beaton. Hasper takes a check from Blundell back behind the net. Rogers tries to clear, kept in by Lumsden. Big hit by Prune, and the puck is shot, deflected up over the boards and into the crowd. 1 minute 49 left here in the first period, and the Bredenbury Tundra lead 1-0 here at the SGI Canada Community Arena here in Bredenbury. Great crowd tonight for our teddy bear toss. Prune with the draw, loses it. Shot, saved by Schmidt. Quick whistle by Rathgaber. Whistle, or face off back down to the left of Schmidt, our right. Mason House out to take the face-off against Fruman. House wins the draw, but not kept in by his defender. Goes out back out to center ice. Swain with the hard forecheck in on the Lumsden defender. Big hit by Head. Out to Blundell. Blundell centering pass missed by number 3, Ellingson. Back behind the net is Hasper. Hasper off the half boards to Head. Head tries to get it with the stick. Kept in by Danbrook. Danbrook behind the net. Drop pass for 15. House. House back out to Blundell. Blundell winds up. Shot on net. Misses. Looks like it might have been deflected by the defenseman. Big hit by Hasper on the half boards. Farmer battling for the puck down low. Picked up by Hasper again. Carried out of the zone. Like Farmer's got some words for Lumsden player. It looks like the Bredenbury Tundra are going to have a power play soon. Hasper shoots, carries it in, wheels it in, and scores! Well, that was wonderful. I was worried about what was going behind the play. And Hasper streaks in on the right-hand side and takes it across, spins and fires, and the Tundra go up 2-0 here with 58.6 seconds left in the first period. So that's Hasper from Pelche and maybe Fofanoff, I think. Okay, so that's from Hasper, from Fruman, and Pelche. Drops to try to clear it off the half boards. Back behind is Campbell. Campbell drops it for Evans. Evans with the centering pass, trying to get it on. He's fighting with the cell, picked up by number 5, Dawson Hine. Back in the corner, Johnson. Johnson fighting with the puck, puts it off the boards again, fights off the check. Ofanoff in with the big hit. Johnson off the half boards, puts it in, gets it out. Picked up by Pelche up at center ice. Centering pass for Still, streaking in, shoots! Off the post! And it is cleared out by the Lumsden LumberJax, and it looks like we got a delayed penalty being signaled by Ralph Rathgaber. 2 minutes for slashing on number 8, the assistant captain, Matt Witterson. And with 8.6 seconds left in the first period, we'll have a face-off to the left of Perry, our right. Patterson, Fruman, Pelche, DeSalle, and Johnson out to take the face-off to finish off the period. Won by Lumsden, back to Danbrook. Or not to Danbrook, he's in the penalty. Danbrook, yeah. Over to Johnson. Johnson one-times it. Big shot on net. And that'll do it for the first period here at the SGI Canada Community Arena in Bredenbury. 2-0 is the score right now for the home team, Bredenbury Tundra, over the Lumsden LumberJax. And well, 1 minute left here in the with looking across. Susky deep with it on the half boards, carries it in closer on net. Looking across ice for Patterson. Danbrook clears it out deep, far round the cross ice. Danbrook clears it out deep, far round the. And Patterson will pick it up. 1 minute left here in the with on the penalty to Lumsden, carried in by Patterson across the blue line, carries it in, on net. poked away by Perry. Cleared around the boards, cleared out, and that will not go for icing. Hasper with it back behind the net. Gets it up over, chipped away by Danbrook. Danbrook clears it back down into the far zone. Back behind the net with Pelche. Pelche with the puck. Carries it out on his own up the middle. Keeps going across the red line, across the blue line, gets in. Creates it on net, shoots! And it's stopped by Perry, deflected out by the blue line, picked up by Fruman. Fruman to Hasper. Hasper looking for Patterson. Patterson with it on the half boards. Looking cross ice for Pelche. Too high of a pass, and it is cleared out by Blundell. Schmidt with the stop back behind the goal line, picked up by Patterson. Patterson back behind the net. Carries it out, looks cross ice, intercepted by number 3, Elson. Picked up by Pelche, taken back behind the net of the Tundra zone. Onto the half boards, picked up by Lumsden. Danbrook carrying it in, comes across, got a net check, poked away by Susky into the corner by Pelche. Up the middle now, up back for Susky. Susky takes it in one-on-one, goes in on that, shoots off the chest of Perry and out to the half boards. Pack cleared out back to the neutral zone for Johnson. Johnson with the puck beats Chamberlain. Chamberlain pokes it away, gets it into the skates, down over for Beetham. Beetham with the forecheck. Pruden hooked by Campbell. No call by the ref. Pass up from Johnson right on the stick of Beetham. Beetham feeds Fruman in the middle, splits the D, spins, still with the puck, looking for Beetham. Beetham on the doorstep. No, he is stoned by Perry and does not gather the rebound, and Perry holds on, and there'll be a face-off to the left of the Lumsden goal. Rogers, Proyne, and Beetham up on forward for the Tundra with Johnson and DeSelles on the back. Face off in the skates, won by Lumsden, but intercepted by DeSelle. Dumped back in the corner by DeSelle. Intercepted by Rogers in front, who's tripped. Proyne. We got a hand pass. No other call. Face off outside of the Lumsden zone. I think Rogers was looking for a tripping call there. Face-off won by Lumsden. Lumsden carrying it out. Number 16, Camden Drescher. Number 4 into the slot, picks it up to number 5, Hine. Hine shoots it on net for 16. Open net! Schmidt slides across. The shot does not get away. Looks like Johnson's down in the corner. I think he might have taken that puck right to the face. Yeah, I think he got that one right in the face. I think your dad, Jason's got that. And he'll be going to the dressing room. Yeah. Looks like Coach Adam Stokes is going to go check on him. Looks like he blocked that shot right in the face when he went down. We don't see a little bit of blood out there. Yeah, the refs are currently cleaning that up and scrape that off. Old time hockey. I hope he's okay. A puck to the face can do a lot of damage. We'll have a recap on Johnson in a little bit here. Puck one, face-off one back behind to Farmer. Farmer fighting for it in the corner. On the half boards, kept in by number 8, Witterson. Witterson shoots it on net, saved by Schmidt, carried out by Hasper. Hasper gets it across the blue line, looking for Still. Puck doesn't make it to him. Pelche, Fofanoff, Still, Hasper, Farmer out on the ice right now. Pelche, puck stripped by House. House shoots, goes over the net. The captain of the Lumsden team. Hasper back behind the net. Looking for the stretch pass off the glove. Will be waved for no icing. Pelche still on the forecheck. Up to Blundell. Blundell centers it for House. Misses the pass over to Hasper. Hasper's got it on the blue line. Chips it out of the zone. Kicked out by Still. Picked up by Fofanoff. Fofanoff across the blue line. Having a little technical difficulties. Hooked by Pelche. Pelche in on the forecheck. Fofanoff forechecking now. Not quite playing like himself tonight. Lumsden carries it over the blue line, into Campbell. Campbell kicks it across into the Bredenbury zone. Shoots! Glove saved by Schmidt. It'll be a face-off over to the left of Schmidt, our right here from the box. Encroachment. One of the centermen will be tossed out of the face-off here. And we'll get a new centerman for... Oh, won by Furman, back behind, picked up by Lumsden. Lumsden takes it in on net, nets off, big scrum in front. Somebody touched the goalie and... Oh, we got a bunch of fights breaking out now. The Fruman's tapped up with somebody behind the net. And Head is on top of somebody else in the goal crease. We'll see how the refs sort this out. Don't think we'll have any fighting majors, but 17, Lumsden, already heading to the penalty bench. Trevor Head making his way to the bench. Looks like he's injured. It looks like 51, Curtis Hasper, is also going to be going to the penalty box here. Oh, no, sorry. Looks like a different player. Number 7, Trevor Head. Yeah, it should be the one getting that penalty. And the referee, Ralph Rathke, we're asking him to step outside the circle. We got 2 guys sitting in the box for Lumsden, 1 for Bredenbury. Looks like we could end up having a power play for Bredenbury here if the penalties work out in favor about who's all sitting here right now. "15 minutes left in the second period here at the SGI Canada Community Arena in Bredenbury, and the Bredenbury Tundra lead 2-0 over the Lumsden LumberJax. We got letting them decipher out what's going on down there. So number 17, Griffin Evans, for 2 minutes for goaltender interference. It looks like a coincidental minor for number 11, Cody Campbell, and number 7, Trevor Head. I just put 1 up. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Just hit run. It'll play fine. And it looks like it'll be a power play for 2 minutes for the Bredenbury Tundra. Oh, they're going to want to take down that other one. Looks like... yeah, he's... Let's go home. There we go. Now we got the clock settled out here. Everybody getting a little extra time out. Oh, so it's 4 minutes each then, so gas penalty. Yeah, maybe that was 4. What do you want, 2 up there? So just 2 on the clock. Okay, 2 on the clock. We had it right, I guess. Yeah, enter 2. All good now. Oh, and then I threw my clipboard. There we go. Hey, we're back here. The second period up 2-0 here at Brenbury Tundra at the SGI Canada Community Arena. Brenbury wins the draw. Patterson with the slot, shoots off the blocker and up over the glass. There'll be a whistle with a face-off to the right of Perry, left our side here, from the penalty or from the press box. Fruman takes the face-off, wins the draw, back to Hasper. Hasper puts it off the half boards, off to Patterson. Hasper couldn't hold on to it, it gets out, and he'll be D-to-D back over to Pelche. Pelche with the puck, puts it up center to Patterson. Patterson with it up the right-hand side, puts it off the boards. Fruman picks up the puck, centering pass to no one on the middle there, and the puck goes back down into the Brenbury zone. Hasper pokes the puck past number 19 on Lumsden. Oh, Pelche gives it up right back to 19, shot on net with Smith, and there'll be a face-off to the right-hand side. Looks like we got a bit of a mop out here, cleaning up some blood out on the far corner there on the way to the dressing room. Old-time hockey. Pelche clears it out the center. Susky streaking for it. Will go for no icing. Perry comes out to play the puck. I think Susky wanted to hit him. Oh, puck comes out. Patterson with it at center ice. Gives it to Pelche. Pelche sauces it back over to Patterson, picked up by 15. House with the chip back up behind the net with Patterson. Patterson with the Susky, tries to one-time it. Fans on it, back with Danbrook with it into Lumsden. Lumsden pumps it back into the far zone. Pelche goes back behind the net with it. Comes up the middle. Checked by House, gets it to Patterson. Patterson takes it across, winds up, fires. On net, saved by Perry. Picked up by Susky, shoots and scores! The Brenbury Tundra go up 3-0. That was a far angle shot for Susky, but he found the back of the net regardless. Now with a power play goal by Caden Susky from number 72, from Alex Fruman, and 26. Pelche with the assist. Beetham with the... Proin wins the draw over to Beetham. Beetham gives it to DeSalle. DeSalle misses, goes into the corner. DeSalle plays the body, kicks it back into the corner. It's in their feet, kicks it back over farther into the corner. Rogers with it on the half boards, misses it. 5. Hine shoots on net, saved by Schmidt. Beetham wraps it around to Rogers. Rogers puts it off the boards. And it's going to go for icing. No change for the Brenbury Tundra. Blundell and Rogers chatting it up on the way down the ice. Proin to take the face-off versus Ellingson. Won by Proin. Off the boards of DeSalle to Rogers, kept in by Danbrook. Witterson, sorry. Proin off the wall, tries to get to Beetham. Fans on it, but makes the hit. Farmer gets it to the sideboards to Rogers. Rogers couldn't handle it, gets it over. It's down deep below for Lumsden. Lumsden tries to House with the hard angle shot. Back behind the net. Now Proin tries to clear it out. Gets it out. Goes D-to-D on the Lumsden side. Off the boards. Picked up by Beetham. Beetham dumps it back into the Lumsden zone. 12:30 left in the first period. Brenbury leads 3-0. up the middle here. Blundell picks up the puck, or 6 is Danbrook, sorry. Danbrook down around the net to Swain, picks it up on there. Hit by Farmer. Farmer and Swain hitting the guys in the corner. Prune comes in and hits a guy. Puck is still loose, down low. Kicked up to Witterson. Witterson shoots, missed the net. Battle on the half boards again. Beetham comes in and lays out Matthew DeSalle. Puck goes into the slot, cleared out by the Tundra, and it'll go back down into the Lumsden zone. Lumsden goes D to D in front of the Brenbury's bench. 19 chips it ahead to 2. 2 shoots back to 19. 19 shoots, misses the net. Number 8, Witterson with a shot on goal, back behind for DeSalle. DeSalle clears it over to Swain. Swain dodges the check, gets the puck on the boards, gets it out to Pelche. Pelche with it along the blue line, dumped back in by the Lumsden LumberJax. DeSalle with it beside the net, looking for an outlet pass. Soft pass to Pelche on the half boards. Pelche now with it back behind the net, goes with it, looking for a pass. 2 guys on him, puts it in front, intercepted by Lumsden. Lumsden shoots, saved by Schmidt, down, net's off. And that'll be face-off. Uh-oh. The guy who took a swing at... oh, it looks like he's getting a penalty. He took a swing at J.J. Fofanoff. Fofanoff isn't going to retaliate. Or no, DeSalle is getting the penalty. Number 6. I don't think we got a... Number 6, Matthew DeSalle, 2 minutes for delay of game. He must have got that when he threw the net off. From up here, it kind of looked like that was Pelche, but I guess when you have a 6 on your jersey, you're just going to get called, right? Timeout. Nope. New centerman called for the Lumsden LumberJax. Pelche with it in the corner, clears it back behind the net to Hasper. Hasper with it on the half boards. Hasper tries to chip it out, kept back in by number 4, Johnston. Johnston with the centering pass, looks out in front for Hasper. Hasper knuckles it down into the far end. 10:50 left in the second period. 3-0, the Brenbury Tundra lead. Loose out front, still with the chance. Number 19 carries across the blue, the red line, dumps it in off the far glass, misses the net. Hasper chips it up still. Pelche gets it, takes it backhand, gets it out of the zone, up to center ice for number 8, Matt Witterson. Witterson puts it up over to 16. 16 gives it to 19. Back behind the net is Hasper. Hasper off the glass. Puts it back out to center. 1:10 left in the penalty to DeSalle. Lumsden on the power play. Across the blue line is Witterson. Witterson shoots blocked by Swain. Swain forces him up on the corner. 5 shoots on net. Hine deflected wide into the corner. Carries it out is number 16, Camden Drescher. Drescher gets it over. Back onto the side is number 5, Hine. Hine with the shot, deflected into the corner by Schmidt. Fired from the corner, blocked by Hasper. In front, saved by Schmidt. Oh, and it scores! Number 16, Camden Drescher on the doorstep. Ruins Brody Schmidt's shutout with 9:38 left in the second period. The Brenbury Tundra currently lead 3-1. The Camden Drescher from number 8, Matt Witterson. Fruman wins the draw, gets it in deep under the Lumsden zone. Back behind the net is Susky. Stops the pass. Fruman with it. In front, puck loose on the half boards. Lumsden recovers.
Lumsden goals for line number 6, Camden Drescher, number assisted by number 8,
Patterson with the puck over here at the blue line. Puts it off the boards. Cannot be cradled by number 6, Danbrook. Picked up by Danbrook on the sideboards. Put off the boards back over to DeSalle. DeSalle gives it to Patterson. Patterson's checked by number 13, Bell. Fruman tried to make the check, fell. Witterson over to back, intercepted by Patterson at center ice. Picked up by by Ellingson. Ellingson over to House. House trying to center it. Patterson picked up the puck for the Bredenbury Tundra. Coming back down now up the middle. 3-on-2. Susky, Patterson, DeSalle coming up as the third man. Picked up by Fruman now. 3-on-3. In front for Patterson. Misses. Back in the corner. Lumsden with the puck on the half boards. Gets it up to Captain Mason House. Takes it up over the blue line to the red line. Chips it in and will go for a change. Puck is behind the red line, the goal line for Farmer. Farmer with it, gives it out back over to Fruman. Fruman's not there, but Patterson will pick up the puck. Patterson now with it back behind the net for DeSalle. DeSalle almost runs into the net, goes into the half boards, looking for Susky. Susky can't handle it. We have a penalty, a hooking penalty coming for number, that's Campbell of the Lumsden LumberJax, number 11, 2 minutes for hooking. Face off inside the Lumsden zone. Proyne, Beetham, and Rogers out there. 2-minute power play for the Bredenbury Tundra. Puck deep in the corner for Proyne. Proyne with it in his skates, gives it to Rogers. Rogers loses the puck. It's cleared down in, back behind the net, behind the Bredenbury end. Schmidt clears it back around to Pelche. Pelche up the half boards, across the blue line, centering pass for Beetham. Beetham gets to the blue line, shoots it in down on net onto Perry, and Perry will cover up for the face-off. There's 7:40 left in the second period. Bredenbury Tundra lead the Lumsden LumberJax 3-1. Face-off won by Lumsden, back behind the net, cleared in, kept in by Hasper. Hasper dumps it in back behind the goal line for Beetham. Beetham looking for a pass out front, puts it off the boards to Pelche. Pelche dumps it back in, back behind the net, picked up by number 5, Hine. Hine checked by Proyne. Proyne gives it back over to Beetham. Beetham can't handle it, goes in the corner for Rogers. Rogers cycles the puck back over to Beetham. Beetham now with it deep below, checked by Lumsden. Back into the corner, now kept in by Hasper. Hasper with it on the half boards, he's checked. Puck poked past Proyne, back over to Pelche. Pelche with it in his own end, curls back towards the boards. He is being checked by Chamberlain. Pelche with it behind the boards, misses the hit from 19, put in front, centering pass out to the defenseman. Beetham forces, shift over to 5, off the toe, saved by Schmidt. Puck gets cleared out. Beetham will chase it down, go for a change. Intercepted by Patterson. Patterson cuts across the blue line, shoots it on net, saved by Perry. Kept in by Susky. Susky shoots on net, shoots! Oh, off the stick of Perry. Back on the stick of Lumsden. Lumsden clears it back down into the Bredenbury end. 15 seconds left in the penalty to Campbell. And the power play for the Bredenbury Tundra. Susky with it up the middle, carries it in through, splits the D. Poked away, picked up by Fruman. Fruman back up in the slot. Chips it over to Patterson. Patterson looking across doors. No! And he misses the net. Wide open. Susky with it again over the slot. Shoots it in on net. Big rebound. Send in front for Fruman. Fruman tied up by 13. Bell back behind there. Hasper with it in the slot. Puts it back into the corner. Fruman with it behind the net, looking for Susky. Susky in front, looking for Patterson. Hasper with the shot in the slot. Patterson back behind the net, clears it over to Susky. Susky picks it up behind the net, gives it to Hasper. Hasper takes it, shoots, deflected, knocked down by Fruman. Fruman with it, misses the rebound. Puck is cleared out, and that'll end the penalty for the Lumsden LumberJax. Puck is cleared down for icing, and the face-off will come back down into the Bredenbury zone to the left of Perry. 5:19 left in the second period. Bredenbury Tundra lead 5-1 or 3-1. Sorry. Back behind the net. Lumsden try to clear it out. 16 gets it past. Drescher's carrying it on the net. Makes a nifty move. Covered up by Schmidt. Oh, they're not letting Campbell or House get in on there. And a face off to the right of Schmidt in the Bredenbury Tundra zone. And still head, Swain, Pelche, and Farmer out on the ice for Bredenbury. Out to the slot to the point for shot by Blundell, or Witterson, sorry. Saved by Schmidt, and the face-off will go to the right of Schmidt in the Bredenbury zone. 5 minutes left in the second period, 3-1 for the Bredenbury Tundra. Face-off won by Lumsden. Lumsden picks it up. Campbell shuts it back to the point, off the wing and back into the corner. Head with it now, battling down low with Pelche. Pelche picks up the puck, cuts across the center, gets the puck out to Swain. Swain crosses the red line, gets across the blue line, offside by a toe. It was Tabry Still, number 97 of the Bredenbury Tundra. 4:43 left in the second period. Face off just outside the Lumsden zone. Won by Still, on to Pelche, Pelche toe drags, comes in, oh, back between the legs, off the crossbar. Centering pass for number 4, Johnston. Johnston can't handle it, picked up by Head. Head's got it in his own zone, up for Still. Still headmans the puck to Pelche. Pelche with it, drops the puck for Swain. Swain gives it back to Pelche. Pelche in front of the toe drag, shoots, he scores! Top shelf! Brandon Pelche puts the Bredenbury Tundra up 4-1 here in the second, with 4:18 left in the period. Assists going to Falcon, Swain, and Tabry Still. .418 left in the second. Bredenbury Tundra lead 4-1. Rogers, Beetham, Proyne, Farmer, and Head out on the ice for the Bredenbury Tundra. House, Witterson, and Ellingson up on forward for the Lumsden Jacks. Head with it back in his own zone. Up the center, misses a pass to Proyne. Dumped in, we'll go for icing. And we'll have a face-off back in the Bredenbury zone.
Brandon Pelche, assisted by number 11, Falcon Swain, and 97, Tabry Still.
Face off to the left of Schmidt, our right. Number 3, Ellingson against Proyne to take the draw. Proyne loses the draw. House dumps it back off the half boards into the corner for Ellingson. House with it in the slot. House shoots! Saved by Schmidt up over the net. Brady Farmer looks like he's going to get a cross-checking penalty. Yeah, he will head to the box, and that will be another Bredenbury Tundra penalty kill brought to you by Louis Dreyfus Commodities. And the Bredenbury Tundra will go down a man with 3:46 left in the second period. Face off in the Bredenbury zone. Lumsden with the power play. House, Danbrook, Ellingson, Bell, and Chamberlain out there for the power play for the Lumsden Jacks. Hasper streaking up the center, coming in. He's also got Susky and Fruman with him. Fruman picks up the puck, poked away by Hasper, tries to center to go back door for Susky. Susky still with the puck down low. Picked up by Lumsden. Lumsden with it now. Coming up the half boards, headmans the puck to House. House streaks across center, across the red line, gets it across the blue line. Tries to beat Hasper. Hasper takes the puck away and dumps it down. There'll be no icing as they're on the the penalty kill. Bredenbury Tundra penalty kill brought to you by Louis Dreyfus Commodities in Yorkton. Centering pass broken up by Bredenbury over to Susky on the stick, can't handle it, and that is covered up by Perry, and there'll be a face-off to the right of the Lumsden zone, the Lumsden net. 2:54 left in the second period. 4-1 is the score for the Bredenbury Tundra. Patterson Swain, DeSalle, Hasper out for the Bredenbury Tundra. Patterson wins the draw back to Hasper. Hasper off the top of the glass and out of play, and that'll bring the face-off. That was a weird bounce. That just kind of, I don't know if you could do that again. Kind of confused Hasper himself, who thought the puck was going to get out of there. Patterson to take the draw up front here for the Bredenbury Tundra. In the skates, won by Lumsden, but Bredenbury gains possession. Hasper kicks the puck around, gets kneed by number 19, no call. Lumsden with the puck now coming across the blue line. Number 5, Hine streaks onto the half boards. Checked by Patterson, cleared out by Swain. Perry with it back behind the Lumsden net. Picked up by number 8, Witterson. Witterson going to regroup, waiting for his guys to come back, give him some options. Steps out, carries it, crosses the blue line. Being forced by Swain to the outside, keeps going, crosses the other blue line, in front, saved by Schmidt, cleared out by Patterson, and that'll go back down. 2 minutes left in the second period. 4-1 for the Bredenbury Tundra. 16 seconds left in the power play for Lumsden. Lumsden carrying it out. 19 crosses the red line, gets the blue line, coming up on Hasper. Hasper takes a swing. Big hit on 19 in the corner. Patterson picks it up in the corner, and he streaks down the right-hand side. Looking for Farmer on the pass. Winds up, shoots off the stick, and that'll go up over the glass. 1:35 left in the second period. Face-off to the right, or left of Perry. Proin with the face-off, won by Lumsden. Carries it out on the left-hand side. Farmer with the hit on the boards. Good hit on the side there. Behind the net is Head with the puck, chips it around to Rogers on the half boards. He's checked by Campbell. It'll be high stick, goes to the Lumsden, or hand pass, and that'll bring the face-off outside of the Bredenbury Tundra zone. You're listening to live Qu'appelle Valley Junior Hockey League action on Melville's rock station, The Buzz, www.buzzrocks.ca. Proin with the face-off with Campbell. Won by Proin. Back to Farmer. Farmer skates back into his zone for it. Looking long pass out to Rogers at the red line. Rogers catches a pass. He's 2-on-2 with Beetham coming down. Toe drags, comes around, shoots! Oh, and he just misses the top corner. We got guy holding on to Farmer, can't let him go. Back behind the net is Beetham with the puck. He's grinding it out there, gets it over to Proin. Proin dumps it back into the corner. 6. Danbrook with it, tries to clear the puck off the half board, gets it out of the zone. Picked up by Chamberlain. Chamberlain streaking in, beats Farmer, comes in, shoots. Big save by Schmidt. They'll go for a face-off, probably to the left of Schmidt. Good chance by the Lumsden Jacks. 41 seconds left in the second period. Bredenbury Tundra lead 4-1. Yes, face-off to the left-hand side of Schmidt, our right from the booth here. Number 3, Ellingson to take the draw against Still. Still wins the draw. Still got the puck. Hasper with it, puts it off the sideboards for Still. Still clears it out of the zone. Pelche with the forecheck, picks up the puck and is checked by, well, just got away from him actually. Offside is called back in. D-to-D was Lumsden, picked up by Still. Still's got it on the half boards. Cuts in towards the net. Passes it out to the slot to Pelche. Shoots, scores off of Still and in. And Bredenbury goes up 5-1. That'll be Tabery Still, number 97, from number 26, Pelche, and number 11, Swain. 15.1 seconds left in the second period here in the Bredenbury Tundra. Go up 5-1 here at the SGI Canada Community Arena. Fruman wins the draw. Picked up by Fofanoff. Fofanoff slightly chipped up. Oh, and he's cross-checked from behind. No call. Big hit by Patterson. Steps into the guy. Witterson with it up on the sides. 2 seconds left in the period. And that'll do it for the second period. Bredenbury Tundra are up 5-1. Here at Bredenbury at the SGI Community Arena. Yeah, welcome back here at the SGI Community Arena in Bredenbury, Saskatchewan. 5-1 is the score for the Bredenbury Tundra right now over the Lumsden LumberJax. Lumsden wins the draw, carries it in, is number 3 and offside. And a face-off just outside the Bredenbury zone. Fruman with the draw, wins it back, or no, won by Lumsden, gloved down by Schmidt, and shot from the top of the circles by number 9, Luke Blundell of Lumsden. Back one to Farmer. Farmer puts it off to the boards, but is knocked down by Blundell. Back behind. In front, looking for the centering pass. Intercepted. Chusky with it deep in the corner, comes out with it. Tries to get the pass across to Fruman, is knocked down by House. House coming in on the forecheck, hits Chusky into the boards. Picked up by number 6, Ganbrook. Ganbrook pass is given back to him, back over to Blundell. Blundell gives it up to House. House crosses the blue line, cuts in and streaks in on net. Shoot! Big save by Schmidt. 19:10 left in the first period, or it's the third period here. 5-1 is the score. Face off to the right of Schmidt, our left. Campbell will take the draw against Proyne. Campbell wins the draw for Lumsden. Puck squirts out over by Proyne, takes the puck across the blue line. I'm going to turn that heat back on in this room. DeSalle with the puck down in the corner, gives it up to the half boards to Rogers. Rogers gets checked. Puck back over to Keaton Whitehawk. To DeSalle. DeSalle takes it off the skates and goes back under the corner. Puts it off the half boards for Proyne. Proyne loses the puck, but it makes its way out of the zone, back into the neutral zone, back into the Lumsden zone, and off the boards up for Chamberlain. Chamberlain chips it off and is given to Beetham. Beetham runs it into the Lumsden zone. Back behind the net is Proyne. Proyne overskates the puck. Puck is in the skates down in the corner. Number 2, Chamberlain, takes a whack at it. Beetham and Proyne down now fighting for the puck with Chamberlain and Hine. Will be a whistle. Puck frozen in the corner. Face off to the right, or outside the zone. Just outside the Lumsden zone on the outside of the blue line. Pelche, Swain, Still, Hasper, Whitehawk out on the ice for the Bredenbury Tundra. D-to-D pass to the Lumsden LumberJax. LumberJax looking. Pelche takes a whack at the puck but misses. 13 dumps the puck in. Bell back behind the net is Whitehawk. Whitehawk puts it on the stick of Swain. Swain loses the puck and is kept in by 19 of Lumsden. Number 4, Johnson with the puck, puts it back behind the net. Picked up by Swain from Bredenbury. Bredenbury tries to clear. Picked up by Danbrook. Danbrook keeps it in. Whitehawk gets the puck out to Swain. Swain puts it off the boards. Get back in by Lumsden. Back to Whitehawk. Whitehawk puts it off Pelche's skate. Back to Swain. Swain gets checked. House gets to the 19. 19 shoots! Puts it off of Schmidt and into the corner. Tabry still with the puck out on the half boards, and it is backhand. It stays in play. 19 in front. Nobody in front for Bredenbury. Next, he puts it off the goalie. Back in. Saved by Schmidt. Still carries it out. Gives it to Pelche. Pelche 1-on-1. 2-on-1. In front, no one there. Still keeps the puck, or Swain keeps the puck in, down to Pelche. Pelche cycles the puck down to Still. Pelche gets hit by Witterson. Or sorry, no, number 19 for Lumsden, their AP. And that'll be offside for Lumsden. And the face-off will come outside the Bredenbury zone. Number 4 for the Lumsden LumberJax, Johnston, heading to the dressing room. Not quite sure. Johnson from the Bredenbury Tundra report from last period says he took a stick to the face and has a 1 inch long cut on his face and has had to go for stitches. He may not return to the game. Farmer with it on the half boards, tries to clear it out. Patterson chips it out, gets it to Susky. Susky headmans the puck to Fruman. Fruman can't hold on to it, and the puck will go deep into the Lumsden zone, back behind the goal line. Puck squeezes out for Fruman. Fruman's got this. Patterson with the shot on net, gloved by Perry. You want to do the program draw winner? Have we got a ticket yet? Patterson with the draw. Fruman and Susky out there with DeSalle and Hasper. DeSalle with it on the point, shoots it in on net for Patterson. Patterson shoots! Saved by Perry. Back in front for Susky. Susky gets it out to DeSalle on the point. Can't handle the pass. It's kept in. Susky with it in the slot. Skates over, shoots! Oh, and just misses the net. Kept in. Oh, not quite kept in by DeSalle. Susky with it in the center, coming across with it, gets it around the guys, gets through into the slot, beats 2 defenders, 3 hooked, puts it on net. Delayed penalty for Lumsden. Fruman trying to bang it in there, gets it back to the defense to DeSalle, and he'll miss it. It's going towards the empty net. Rogers dives and misses it, saves the goal. Rogers with the second effort stops the misplay from ending in a goal. Great individual effort to stop that goal. And it looks like Lumsden will be getting a hooking penalty. Number 9, Luke Blundell. Face off to the right-hand side of Perry, won by Fruman, back to Patterson. Patterson goes to the D-man Farmer. Farmer shoots it on net, deflected, sits in front for Fruman, picked up by, big hit by Farmer on the Lumsden defender. Susky with the pass, gives it over to Hasper. Hasper on the top of the circles, carries it back behind the net, looking for a pass. Carries it out in front, shoots, puts it off the chest. Puck still loose out in front, looks like a penalty coming, spearing penalty. Hasper in another round got a little bit of a issue to discuss over here. Looks like they did not like that spearing penalty, and we got all 3 refs down in there in the scrum. Ralphie Rathgaber just down in there trying to clear everybody out of there. Oh, looks like Susky's got some words for number 17, Griffin Evans. We'll see what the refs come out with to decide what's going on here. Looks like we've got 1, 2 guys for the Bredenbury, Susky and Farmer, and Hasper. 3 penalties coming for the Bredenbury Tundra. It's looking pretty interesting here. I know one is going to be a spearing. Oh, no, looks like, no, Hasper doesn't need to be in here. They sent him back to the players' bench. Looks like coaches are yelling back and forth over on the benches. Should probably get a ref over there. see how this lands out here. We got captains Alexander Fruman and number 8, Luke Blundell. Looks like Farmer is being ejected from the game. And he waves to the crowd goodbye. And he'll head to get a shower first. Got a small water heater tank, so that's probably a good thing here. I'll let the refs decide what's going on here. Tonight's game sponsor is Melville's Rock Station, The Buzz, www.thebuzzrocks.ca. Looks like Coach John Qu'appelle has called over referee Ralph Rathgaber to discuss what the penalties will be. Not sure what we're going to end up here with. Looks like we're going to send somebody to serve a penalty, possibly for Farmer, who was ejected from the game.
Ticket is 7187. Winner gets $125. Pick it up at the media box.
Read the ticket again. Maybe a double minor for Farmer.
92 minutes for roughing.
Number 92, Susky, 2 minutes for roughing. It looks like there'll be a power play for the Lumsden, so just put it on the Brenbury side. That's good. What's the number?
7187.
Yeah, and we have a winner of the 50-50. Yeah. $125. What's your name, sir?
Billy?
Billy? Billy White?
White House.
White House. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Face off to the left-hand side of Schmidt, our right. Looks like it'll be 4-on-4. Okay, four minutes up on the home side. Yep. Hey, sorry, that was my fault. Yeah. Oh no! Just four. So clear all the other ones. Yeah, that one. Enter. There we go. Add fortune. Oh, and then another two. There we go. All good to go. Oh, that's okay. Ralphie will let us take our time. It is good that way. Not sure what's going on. It was whistled down now. With the puck again being dropped on the left-hand side. It's like Patterson being told to go. I'm not sure what's going on. Whitehawk being told to go off the ice. Yes, because it's a 4-on-3 for the Lumsden LumberJax here. Penalty kill sponsored by Louis Dreyfus Commodities. Oh, Patterson clicks it back past the defender. He takes it down. He's on a breakaway. He shoots. Scores! Short-handed. Braden Patterson unassisted with 14:48 left in the third period, going up 6-1 over the Lumsden LumberJax on a short-handed goal by Braden Patterson. And then 4:48 left in the third period. Here at SGI Canada Community Arena. It's like Ralphie Rathgaber, the referee, having some words with Coach Lance Witterson of the Lumsden LumberJax. Face off at center. It's a 5-on-3 for the Lumsden LumberJax. So Hasper gets Fruman wins the draw. Hasper dumps it down deep into the Lumsden zone. Fruman forechecking, keeping himself high. Lumsden carries it out over the blue line. Number 8, Witterson, carrying it in. Takes it behind the net. In front for House. House shoots, deflected, misses wide. and is cleared out by Fruman down deep into the other zone. Puck being carried out by Witterson again across the blue line, chips it over to House. House takes it across the blue, shoots it on net, gloved by Schmidt. There'll be a face-off to the right-hand side of the Bredenbury Tundra zone. No change for the Bredenbury Tundra. You got Pelche, Hasper, Farmer, or Fruman out on the 5-on-3. The penalty kill sponsored by Louis Dreyfus Commodities. Fruman with the puck back behind his net, puts it off the half boards, kept in by Witterson. Witterson looking for Hine. Hine shoots it on net. Rebound. Out loose. Stopped by Schmidt. Stopped by Schmidt again. Another one. Off the crossbar and in. Scores. And that'll be 6-2 for the Bredenbury Tundra, as the Lumsden LumberJax score their second goal of the game. Number 15, Mason House, from number 9, Luke Blundell, and number 3, Tyler Ellingson, sorry. Okay, so, hold on. Penalty, top one. You keep going. Nope. Yep. Okay, now that one. Two. Enter. Oh, okay. 0-0. There we go. And a face-off at center. Fruman against number 19, AP for Lumsden. Won by Lumsden. Lumsden back to the defenseman. Defenseman crosses the blue line. Gets it over to number 6. Danbrook dumps it in deep. Pelche with it back behind the goal line. Clears it out for the Bredenbury Tundra. Puck goes back behind the Lumsden net. Picked up by number 16 at the blue line. Drescher coming in. Poked away by Fruman. Picked up by Danbrook. Given a crossover to Bell. Bell comes across the blue line. Stops. Tries to get it over to 19. But we got a penalty here. Slashing penalty. Coming for the Bredenbury Tundra. Number 72, the captain, Alexander Fruman. The Tundra are running into some penalty troubles here. Yeah, you still just put it up. Yeah, it's good. It'll be good. It'll rotate itself up there. So 8 seconds left in the penalty to, looks like Susky. Stop the clock. Oh, sorry about that. 13 minutes left in the third period here. Puck in front of the Bredenbury net. Pelche carries it back behind. A short-handed situation here, sponsored by Louis Dreyfus Commodities in Yorkton. Puck shot back down into the Lumsden zone by Pelche. Back behind the net is Witterson. Witterson carries it out. Crosses the blue line, gets it in, dumps it, misses the pass for Campbell. Campbell streaking in on net, gets a centering pass cleared out of there by Pelche. Pelche gets it off to the side. Number 5 for Lumsden crosses over to Witterson. Witterson with a shot on net, saved by Schmidt, and there'll be a face-off to the left-hand side. Looks like Beetham will come back out on the ice now. And it'll continue being a 5-on-3 for the Lumsden LumberJax, with 12:26 left in the third period here at the SGI Canada Community Arena in Bredenbury. This is live Qu'appelle Valley Junior Hockey League action on sassnews.net. Pelche with it along the boards, coming down one-on-one with Blundell, or Danbrook. He beats Danbrook to the outside, but then takes it off into the corner. No help for Pelche, as they're on a 5-on-3. Danbrook now with it deep in their zone, gets it out up to number 5. Hine with it crosses the red line, gets across the Bredenbury blue line. It's checked by Patterson by the hip check. Puck almost got back out. Patterson now with it on the side here after number 6. Danbrook spins, centering pass for Campbell. Campbell shoots it on net, deflected by Witterson, and has missed the net, or Blundell, sorry. Back behind the net, cuts in front, backhand shot, misses the net. Campbell with it on the sideboards. For 39 seconds left in the power play for Lumsden. Campbell with it on the hires a shot, deflected on Schmidt, no one in front. Put it back out at center. Campbell with it, checked by Susky, and the puck gets out of the zone. Being chased down by Patterson. Patterson forces Pelche, picks up the puck at center. Dangles with it, keeps the puck, cuts back on his stick somehow. Still has the puck, but he is checked by number 5, Dawson Hine. And set on his butt. Back behind the net. Puck stretching pass, looks like going to miss. We'll go for icing with 11 minutes left in the third period. One second left in the penalty to Fruman. Looks like he will go straight out onto the ice here. Make an even strength situation. Head, Pelche, Susky, and Whitehawk out on the ice for Bredenbury. The penalty expires for Fruman, and they go back on 5-on-5. Lumsden, D to D, cuts up the middle for 2, Chamberlain. Chamberlain cuts out to the left-hand side, streaks in on net, tries to get it there. Puck goes back behind the net, picked up by Whitehawk of the Tundra. Cleared out the center, misses his pass, back down over to Blundell, to Witterson. Crosses over. Head with it now, puts it off the boards to Fruman, picked up by Lumsden's defenseman, number 6, Danbrook. Danbrook gets it in, blocked by Head. Puck's down on the sideboards. Susky battling with Fruman and House. Puck comes out, shot on net, knuckle puck. Schmidt got it and smothers it for a face-off to the right of the goal. 10-10 left in the third period. 6-2, the Bredenbury Tundra lead the Lumsden LumberJax here at the SGI Canada Community Arena in Bredenbury. Face-off won by Lumsden, back to number 8, Witterson. Witterson's shot is blocked by Proyne. Swain chips it out there towards Beetham. Beetham's going to chase it down, and that's going to go for icing against the Bredenbury Tundra, and that'll come right back down into their zone. 9:59 left in the third period. 6-2 is the score here on Teddy Bear Toss Night. Draw won by Lumsden. Back number 8 shot, gloved by Hasper. Hasper gets the puck, carries it out over the blue line, carries it into the Lumsden zone, streaks in on net, shoots! Stopped, tried to stuff it 5-hole, but it was stopped by Perry. We face off to the left-hand side of Perry, our right. Fruman to take the draw. Patterson, Susky, DeSalle, Hasper out there for Bredenbury. One back to the Hasper. Hasper shoots it on net, over top, misses. Puck picked up back behind on the sideboards for number 9, Blundell. Blundell loses it, picked up by Susky in front, shoots, and into the chest of Perry. We'll have a face-off to the right of Perry in the Lumsden zone. Lumsden will change up their lines. Looks like Bredenbury's going to leave the same. Patterson, Fruman, Susky, Hasper, DeSalle, all out on the ice right now. 9:33 left in the third. Shot on net by Fruman. Saved by Perry, and we'll have another face-off. Fruman will take the draw. Lost. Lumsden takes possession. Back behind the goal line, goes D to D to number 6, Danbrook. Danbrook tries to keep it in. Stuffed back in, down behind the net for Fruman. Fruman's got the puck for Bredenbury. Taken off his feet by 19. Looks like we're going to get a penalty for tripping. Looks like number 19, the AP for Lumsden, will go down for tripping, and that'll become a Langenberg Motors power play. for the Bredenbury Tundra. Fruman, Patterson, Susky, DeSalle, Hasper. Face-off won by the Tundra, back to Hasper. Hasper feeds Patterson on the top of the circles. He carries it back down the corner, cycles back. Cups up to the blue line. Still with it, looking down deep. Got Fruman in the corner, puts it back off to Patterson. Patterson with the puck up on the blue line, back down below the goal line to Fruman. Fruman with it, looking out front, still with it. Chips it out in front. DeSalle couldn't handle it. DeSalle with the shot, shoots! Save, and it goes wide. Patterson picks up the puck on the half boards. Dumps it in wide over to Susky in the far corner. Susky with the puck battling in the corner. And Lumsden will win the battle and get it out. 8:33 left in the third period. 1 minute, 13 seconds left in the Lumsden penalty to number 19. The Langenberg Motors power play. Susky streaking it across the blue line, cuts in, beats the defender, loses the puck. In the corner with it, battling. He's got it, still with it. Picked up by Patterson. Patterson now has the puck. Patterson carrying it back out over to the blue line. He's got it. Goes D to D with Hasper. Looks like a delayed penalty being signaled by referee Ralph Rathgaber against Lumsden. Kept in by Patterson. Schmidt goes to the bench. 6 on 5. 4 for the Bredenbury Tundra. As the net is empty, Susky takes the puck, gets knocked out of the zone, still with the puck. Nobody has possession, and Lumsden will touch the puck. And we got 2 penalties coming in. Let's see here. Lumsden will have number 8, Matt Witterson, will go to the box for cross-checking. And 2 minutes for roughing. That's 4 minutes. Yep. And then with that, the Bredenbury Tundra will go up on a power play, 5 on 4. Oh, shouldn't it be 5 on 3? Yeah, I think Lumsden has too many people on the ice right now, as it should be a 5 on 3 out, and Bredenbury players are looking at the refs being like, yeah, and it's whistled down by referee Ralph Rathgaber. It looks like Lumsden has too many men on the ice. Are they going to get a penalty, or is it just going to be a whistle and they'll take one off, as it was a mistake, I think, by the officials? Face off at center ice, or well, I don't know if we want it back in your zone there, Pelche. Looks like we're going to have a face off at center ice. It'll be a 5 on 3 for the Bredenbury Tundra. 6-2 is the score with 7:20 left in the third period. Whitehawk with the puck back down in his own zone. Up in the center, looking for a pass, looking for an options, carries it, goes over the blue line, the red line, into the Lumsden zone, passes over to Hasper. Hasper shoots! Oh, just misses the net. Perry got a piece of it. Whitehawk with the puck in front, sauces over to Hasper. Hasper can't hold it. Pelche keeps the puck in. Pelche with it now. Looking around again, finds Swain. Swain misses. Whitehawk's got it, just misses the net. Just about scores. Hasper with it now down low in the corner. He's looking for Pelche in the slots. One-timer, shot, deflected by Still, kept alive. Pelche now with it, top of the circles. He comes in, takes it around the net. Back around, still looking, up at the top of the circles. Now sauces it over, it is picked up, knocked down by Mason House. He is coming down on a breakaway. Schmidt comes out, plays the puck, and he gets it. And it looks like we got a penalty for number 51. Curtis Hasper is going to go to the box. It doesn't feel like it looks like he really appreciates the penalty, but he gets 2 minutes for slashing.
1 minute left.
At 6:15, Tabery still's got some words for the AP, number 19 in Lumsden. He skates away. So we got some words being exchanged at center now between Fruman and Blondel. And they're looking for directions to a good restaurant after this game. Looks like we'll have a face-off. It'll be inside the Brenbury zone to the right of Schmidt. .6:15 left in the third period. The Brenbury Tundra leads 6-2 over the Lumsden LumberJax. Face-off won by Fruman. To the sideboards, Whitehawk with it, tries to carry it out, checked. Picked up by Fruman, carried in across the red line, cuts across the blue line, takes a shot, blocked. Almost picked up by Whitehawk, picked up by Pelche though. He cuts into the slot, still with it, carries it in front, stops, fakes the goalie, still with the puck. Puck still loose, picked up by Fruman. He passes over to Susky, it's wide open, Whitehawk with it. They lose it in the slot, and it is carried out by the Lumsden LumberJax. Susky now with it, gives it to Whitehawk. Whitehawk with it, looking for Pelche. Pelche stops it, one times it for Fruman. Go back over to Pelche. Pelche with the shot into the chest of Perry, and there will be a face-off to the right of the goaltender in the Lumsden zone. 5:34 left in the third period. 6-2 is the score, and it'll be 4-on-4 for a little while here. The next minute 20 left on the penalty to the Brenbury Tundra, Curtis Hasper. And the Tundra will go on a short power play. Fruman with the puck back behind the Lumsden zone, looking for an option to get the puck to. Campbell picks it up for Lumsden. He is hit by Pelche. Whitehawk goes to hit along the boards. Puck dumped down for icing, and that'll come back down to the Lumsden zone. No change icing, or no change signaled by referee Ralph Rathgaber. Face off to the right-hand side, left-hand side of Perry on his end. Fruman takes the draw. There, it's stuck between the legs. Looks like Lumsden will win the draw. Take possession below their goal line. Kept in by Whitehawks. Kept into the slot. Shoots! Saved by Perry. Fruman tried to get the rebound but couldn't pounce on it fast enough. We have face-off to the right-hand side of the Lumsden. Excuse me for that one. I couldn't hit my mute button fast enough. Face-off to the right-hand side. DeSalle, Patterson, Proyne, and Whitehawk out there with 5 minutes left in the third period. 6-2 is the score for the Brenbury Tundra. Face-off won by Brenbury, but not mishandled by DeSalle. 19 for Lumsden, streaks in, shoots. Stopped by Schmidt. Face-off to the right-hand side. Schmidt, I think, getting a warning from referee Ralph Rathgaber about taking a bit of a swing at 19 as he came by. It's like a friendly reminder to just keep that stick down. Patterson now with the draw, wins it back, takes it back behind his own net to Proyne on the sidewalls, but Patterson still has it, keeps it up. Now it's one-on-one down on number 13. Bell in front, backhand shot, stopped on the doorstep for Proyne, who misses and then takes out the net. A no goal, big stop by Anthony Perry. Face-off will go to outside as Brenbury's number 5, Hartley Proyne, knocks the net off, and it'll come to the right-hand side outside the blue line. Patterson will take the draw at 19. Face-off won by Lumsden, draw back into their own corner. Campbell with it behind the net. Campbell takes it in there. He is checked by Proyne, but gets it off to Danbrook. Danbrook puts it back up to 19. He misses the pass, and will go down. Waved off for icing. DeSalle with it in the corner, but stripped by 19. He brings it out in front. Proyne tries to get the hit in, but misses. Puck on net. Whitehawk now with it. Tries to hit Hasper up the center, coming out of the penalty box. Comes in, shoots, misses the net. Puck comes out of the zone, kept in by Whitehawk, put it back over to the side to Patterson. Patterson now with it. Puts it in center for nobody. Picked, intercepted by Lumsden. Lumsden dumps it back into the Bredenbury zone. Number 12, Patterson with it, rings it back around with one hand over to Pruin. Pruin doesn't get the puck on the half boards. DeSalle working his way, pushing it up the boards. Goes back down, picked up by 19, cuts into the center. 19 shoots, checked by Pruin. And he is down. Looks like I don't know if that was that hard of a hit, but he's down regardless, and I hope he's all right. And he's clutching his head. Bredenbury players being told to head to their bench. Looks like somebody wants to fight 5, partly Pruin, the assistant captain of the Bredenbury Tundra. Number 19, the AP for Lumsden, is down. Seems like his head is hurt. This is not looking good. He's still down on the ice. Looks like he's rolled over on his back now. Not sure what exactly is going on. Keep rolling around on the ice. The Lumsden trainer is now down with the player. I'm not quite sure what happened. We'll check on the replay later, but I don't think I saw a penalty on the play. Then again, it was in a big crowd of people, so we're not sure what could have happened. All 3 referees have taken up a position between the benches to kind of keep things calm. .3:35 left in the 3rd period here at the SGI Canada Community Arena. Bredenbury Tundra leads 6-2 over the Lumsden LumberJax. They're going to cut the music here. Looks like he's still down on the ice. Looks like they're going to help him up here soon. He's taking his time. But with any kind of head injury, you probably should take your time. Oh, and he's up on the ice, up from the ice, and in a round of applause from both teams and the fans. So the game will continue to play here. Well, looks like number 19 is going to skate to the gate and head to the dressing room. And 15, Mason House, coming over to the Bredenbury bench to say a few words. Probably not the wisest thing to do with the ref standing right there. All right, we'll have a face-off just outside the Bredenbury zone. No penalty ensued from the play, so here we go, back to hockey. Oh, we got Mason House is now coming into the bench, trying to start something with these Bredenbury players. The referee signals a face-off and tells everybody to get over there. Referees Ralph Rathgaber and Norm McDonald doing a great job of tonight's game. Lumsden still trying to figure out how many players to put on the ice. They currently have 7. 5 now, okay. Face off with Campbell and Patterson for Tundra. Casper carries it up the boards, gets it in the zone for Beetham. Kept in by Pruin. Pruin scoots in, shoots high over the net. Off the stanchion, and it'll keep going out over. Patterson will take it out in the neutral zone. Pruin and House are looking like they're going to go. Witterson looking like they're going to go at it. But it is quickly broken up by the referees. And they're being escorted to the penalty box. 3:20 left in the third period, and the Brandenburg Tundra currently leads 6-2 over the Lumsden LumberJax. Brandenburg Tundra currently sitting in third place, and the Lumsden LumberJax are sitting in fifth, if I remember. It looks like House is trying to bait Hasper or Beetham into fighting. The refs are signaling all the players to go to there. Looks like Pruin is getting a misconduct penalty, so he'll get 10 minutes, and he'll be asked to leave the game by referee Ralph Rathgaber. No, just the two. Well, hold on, we'll see what Ralphie has to say and what the call will be here. Okay, number 8, Matt Witterson is getting 2 minutes for cross-checking. And number 5, Hartley Prone for the Brandenburg Tundra, 2 minutes for slashing. And each player was handed a 10-minute misconduct and ejected from the game because there are 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in this game here in Brandenburg. It appears as tempers are starting to boil over a little bit, but nothing is quite mounted into a game of fisticuffs. Looks like we're going to take our time sorting this all out, and it looks like it's going to be 5-on-5. Nobody in the penalty box. Everybody was told to go and take a shower. D-to-D. Lumsden with it, dumps it in. Hasper tries to chip it. 15. House intercepts it. Campbell with the puck on the half boards, picked up by House. House centers the puck out to number 6, almost picked up by Beetham. Back behind the net for Head, over to Hasper. Hasper with it. Blundell picks up the puck. Skirkles around, shoots it on net, blocked by Head, brought back around to Blundell in front. Puck still loose. Blundell with it, shoots, stopped by Schmidt. Puck still loose, still out in front. Blundell with the shot, saved by Schmidt again. And blow it down because it looks like this is going to end up in a bit of a scrap right away here. We got Beetham, Schmidt, Head. Hasper getting told to go to the penalty box by referee Ralph Rathgaber. .238 left in the third period here. Referees are convening to figure out what actually just what happened in that play. Oh, and it looks like we're going to have a penalty shot for the Lumsden LumberJax on goaltender Brody Schmidt. With 2 minutes and 38 seconds left, Brandenburg currently leads 6-2. Looks like penalty shot will be taken by number 15, Mason House of the Lumsden LumberJax. All the players are being signaled by the referee to go to their benches. Mason House comes across the blue line on the penalty shot. He's coming in, shoots off the post, and that'll be no goal. Schmidt giving his post a little tap for luck. That'll be a face-off to the left-hand side of the Brandenburg net. 2 minutes for high sticking for number 51, Curtis Hasper, on that ensuing play. Fruman should be careful arguing with Ralph Rathgaber, the official. He's known to just toss out people. He does not put up with very much. All right, face off to the left-hand side of Schmidt, won by Fruman, but gained possession by Lumsden. Lumsden shoots, oh, he gets the rebound. Blundell makes it 6-3. And that'll be end the penalty to Hasper on the Louis Dreyfus Commodities penalty kill. Yes. Oh, you can take them all off if you want. Now there's no penalties left out on the board now after that one. Now we'll clear them all. We got Pelche, Still, Swain, Head, and Hasper out for the Bredenbury Tundra. One back straight on net onto to Perry. Number 6, Danbrook with it behind the net, gives it to his defense partner off the boards to House. House passes it out to Blundell out at center, who can't hold on to it but circles back with the puck, and he's being forechecked by Swain. Danbrook with it out to the center, gives it out, and Hasper picks it up, takes it back into his own end, looking for somebody up the center to Pelche. Intercepted by Lumsden. Lumsden back in. House with it inside the blue line. Big hit by Hasper, who takes the puck away. Carries it out through the center. Gets it over to Swain. Swain one touches the pass over to Still. Still with it in the middle. Shoots it on net. Can't be held on by Perry, but Perry will then cover up. Oh, and Swain gets hit by one of the players, and now they're all, uh-oh. Looks like Still has dropped his gloves, and he is going to mess up. He is messing up number 15. He had knocked him down real hard. One punch, Still knocks number 5, Dawson Hine, and does not want anything to do with Tabry Still after that. It was a one punch down and he got out of there. Still goes straight to the penalty box with no gloves. Hasper looks like he dropped his gloves as well. Looks like Head and number 6, Danebrook, currently got their arms around each other just watching everything. Yeah, they're just having a hell of a conversation over there. Hasper's not sure what's going on. Swain is being told to leave the game. Not sure why that happened. He was the one who got hit from behind in front of the net. There are 1 minute and 53 seconds. Looks like Hasper has been ejected. Swain has been ejected. Still sitting on the penalty box, but I think he'll probably be ejected unless the refs didn't see his fight. 15, House for Lumsden is being ejected. A pretty short bench now here for the Lumsden LumberJax, as they only have 6 skaters on the bench now. And it's looking about the same for the Bredenbury Tundra at the moment too, where they will only have 3 left on the bench after this. The referees are trying to figure out what happened there. Like Patterson is playing around with the puck a little bit. We're looking to see what's going to happen on this. Pelche coming over to shake the hand of Tabry Still over at the penalty box, congratulating him on his one-punch victory. And it looks like number 11, Cody Campbell, is being ejected as well for Lumsden. And number 5 as well for the Lumsden LumberJax, Dawson Hine. It's like the face-off. Oh, looks like they're also tossing Tabry Still. I think they got caught for that fight. Up here we saw it, but I don't think the ref saw it at first. So now Tabry Still is being ejected for, we'll find out here, most likely fighting. But we're going to see how this all comes out on the score sheet here. One minute, 53 seconds left here in the third period at the SGI Canada Community Arena in Bredenbury. The Bredenbury Tundra currently lead 6-3 over the Lumsden LumberJax. Live Qu'appelle Valley Junior Hockey League action on www.thebuzzrocks.ca, Melville's Rock Station, The Buzz, and as well on www.sassnews.net, Saskatchewan's news network. Looks like Ralph Rathgaber coming over with his riot pad, dancing to last Saskatchewan Pirate. He's in a really good. I think Ralphie just likes throwing people out of the game. Big smile on his face because he just cleared both benches. 11 purple for slashing. Falcon Swain, 2 minutes for slashing. And number 2, Logan Beetham, 2 minutes for roughing. So 4 minutes will go up on the clock for the Brandbury Tundra. Will finish the period on the power play, or on the penalty kill. Brought to you by Louis Dreyfus Commodities. Oh, it looks like it's just 2 minutes, sorry. Just 2? God, just 2 minutes up there. Sorry, yes, for the remainder of the period, there's a minute 53 left in the third period. Brandbury leads 6-3. Lumsden back with it at the point, shoots it on, it's deflected. Held in by Schmidt. Schmidt with a quick whistle by Ralph Rath. I think he lost sight of it as the player collided with him behind the net as he was out of position. Looks like face off to the right-hand side of the Brandbury net. Looks like Patterson wins the draw, gets the puck out into the zone of the Lumsden end, cleared out by Perry, dumped back in by Patterson. Fruman, Patterson, DeSalle, Whitehawk out here to kill this penalty. A minute 30 left in the third period. Tundra leads 6-3 over the Lumsden LumberJax. Goes D to D. Back up the middle here with Lumsden trying to create some opportunities. Oh, checked by Fruman, but still has it. Picked up by DeSalle. DeSalle puts it up the middle. Number 16, Drescher back over to Bell. Stripped by Fruman, but picked up again by Bell. Whitehawk now with it for the Tundra. 56 seconds left in the period. Gives it right up to Blundell. Blundell shoots. Misses the net. Kept in by, poked away by DeSalle. Patterson now with it. Gets it out of the zone. But Blundell takes the puck and puts it back into the Brandbury zone. 35 seconds left in the period. Whitehawk rips the puck around, gets it out of their zone. Stopped by the Lumsden defender at the red line. Stopped, glove down by Whitehawk. Whitehawk with it at the half boards in his own end. 25 seconds left. It's killing some time. Finds Patterson at the red line. He streaks in 2-on-2 with Fruman. Puts it off the back boards to Fruman. Fruman's got it. Tries to stuff it home. Whitehawk tries to keep it in. Patterson does. Carries it back out into the neutral zone. 8 seconds left in the game. He still has it. Dumps it deep into the Lumsden zone, and that'll do it for this game as the Brandbury Tundra win 6-3 over the Lumsden Jacks and improve their record to 4-2-2 on the season.